Okay, today what we're going to do is we're going to work on round penning this horse, and then we're going to saddle him, and then I'm going to give you an exercise to work on softness through the face. So my name is Matt Zimmerman, and this horse behind me, his name is Whiplash. He's a 5-year-old. He's a high drive cat, so he's got a little bit of cat blood in him, so he's super catty on top of it. We call him Whippy. As far as whiplash, because if you're not sitting in the middle, you're probably going to get whiplash. But anyway, we're going to demonstrate the round penning for a little bit, then I'm going to saddle him up, and then we're going to do an exercise with the deal called the neck stretcher to get him to give to the bit and learn to be soft. So first things first, we're going to establish a direction point. He should go the direction I want. Send him on. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get consistent direction going around the pen. So I'm going to try to get control of his feet, and then by default I'm going to get control of his mind. So first step is consistent direction, cruising on around the pen. You can use a stick and a string or a flag or whatever it takes to kind of create some forward motion. So today our weapon of choice is going to be a flag. And so like I said, first step of the 6 steps of round penning are going to be a consistent direction. I want him just going around the pen, nice and consistent, kind of like he is. I'd like his inside ear to be locked on me, and that tells you where he's locked on, and then you lose track of him. That whole circle going around the pen, he's locked onto me. Every now and then you'll run across a horse that wants to kind of look to the outside, not focus on you, want to speed up, want to slow down, want to turn into the fence, want to be in the canter, want to crossfire, want to do all the other things instead of just go around the pen consistently in the right lead like this guy's doing right now. So this is step 1. Step 2 is going to be a change to the inside. What we're going to do is have him turn and face me, just like he did right there, and then go the other way. I didn't ask him to do that, but he did anyway. I'd rather have him turn and face me and go the other way. And then he's heading out. When he heads out, I'd rather have him run away pretty instead of run away ugly. What I mean by that is he should run away in the correct lead. So I want him, he's going to the right, so I want him to be in the right lead. His right front should land in the front like right now, now, now. 1, 2, 1, 2. So watch his front feet. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There's where the front right is landing in the lead, so there's his lead. So if he's in the correct lead in both the front and the back, they should be landing in the front on the right side, just like he's doing. So step 2 was change the inside, and he did it on his own. We're going to kind of refine that here in a second. We're to step 3, which is consistent direction the other way. Okay, and then step 4 is going to be change to the inside. So the cues that I'm going to get him to change to the inside, first thing is going to be a verbal whoa. Second thing is going to be turn my body 90 degrees. So squared up to him, I'm going to turn my body 90 degrees to go from as big as I can be to as small as I can be. And then I'm going to raise my hand up as an imaginary lead line cue to get his attention. And then I'm going to step back. So it's going to be, I'm going to be big, and then I'm going to be small, and then I'm going to be big again, and then I'm going to be small. So, whoa, he should turn in, face, go the other way. So that was step 4. So step 5 is going to be lots of changes to the inside. So we'll see, whoa, turn my body. There you go, send him on. So by getting control of his feet, when we start establishing a direction and putting a saddle on him, he should get to a point where he doesn't buck, spook, or bolt. And if he does any of those, we're going to change his direction and stop all that forward motion in a negative way. Whoa, change, go the other way. Okay? And as a general rule, if you're looking to buy a horse, you can go round pen them and you see how they naturally pick up their correct leads, and also where they naturally kind of have their head and neck, if it's kind of more horizontal. I'm kind of going beyond a little bit of the head and neck side with this horse because he's such an athlete. So how he turns, how he uses his body, how he kind of tries to stay in the correct lead, those are determining factors of if I'm going to buy a horse. Do I want to buy one that's athletic, I just got to put the buttons to it, or do I want to buy one that's unathletic, not the sharpest tool in the shed, and kind of like trying to take a special ed kid and try to win a spelling bee. So you have the odds stacked against you when you have them that are unathletic and not intelligent. So this bugger here, he's got all the pieces of the puzzle, so that's why he's potentially going to stick around. Whoa. Okay, so there's a good example. We want to make the word, so there he is, now he's cross-firing. Now I sped him up slightly, so now he's in the correct lead going away. Ideally, we want to do this exercise enough to the point where it transfers into the saddle so that when we say the word whoa and we're in the saddle, it means the same thing whether we're on the ground or on his back. Whoa, turn my body, step back, point. There we go. So the two cues that I'm having to do is say the word whoa, then I have to turn my body, and he responds to those. So it's I'm asking, I'm telling, I'm demanding, and then I'm kicking your ass. So that's the dynamics. I'm asking is the word whoa. I'm telling is turning my body 90 degrees. I'm demanding is raising my hand up as an imaginary lead line cue. And then I have to step back and draw him to me, and then spanking the other direction. And that's your kicking his ass end. Whoa. Point, go this way. So this is step 5. Lots of changes to the inside. I should, whoa, change him, let him go this way. Whoa, change him, let him go this way. Whoa, change him, let him go this way. Whoa, change him. And so I have him to the point where he's whistle trained, where he kind of turns and I should be able to catch him easily. So we'll see what he does. And he should march his happy little roan butt right up to me, and then we can kind of get along, and I can kind of love him and do all of those things. And how I accomplished the old whistle train maneuver is basically I got him to the point where he'd stop, turn, and face, and then I would walk around him, and I'd whistle, and I'd walk around, and as soon as he showed forward motion, I would stop. So he says, look how dumb Matt Zimmerman is. As long as I come approach him, he turns into my personal masseuse instead of the Nazi that makes me a track star. So, in a nutshell, you just walk around like you lost your keys, and he's going to come over here and try to tell you that you forgot them in your back pocket, and he's going to follow you around. He should follow you around the pen wherever you go. Makes a little bit of forward motion to me, and I'll just kind of pat him and in a nutshell, that is the round pen process.